Good morning, Bobcat teachers and scholars. Welcome to another day of teaching and learning. Let's remember that every student counts, and let's make sure that every moment matters today. Let's get started with our morning announcements.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I will forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat. This has been Miguel Nehara and from Miss Carol's class. Remember, at Scenic Hills Elementary, every student counts and every moment matters. Stay tuned for the Bobcat broadcast.
Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. Scholars, today we are going to discuss the expectations for dismissal. Just to review, because we like to make sure that we are picture perfect and make sure that we understand what it looks like to be respectful, responsible, and ready, no matter what time of day it is. So let's take a look at what it means to be ready during dismissal. During dismissal, you are ready if you are on Bobcat Zone 0. That's Bobcat Zone 0. The reason we are on Bobcat Zone 0 is because you are listening and waiting for your name to be called before you leave your classroom. This week we have noticed several scholars outside and in the hallway, but we have not called their names. Teachers, please, if you do not hear a scholar's name being called, do not release them from the classroom. Wait until we do the second call to release them, just to be sure that these scholars are doing the right thing and leaving the classroom only when their name is called. It is too cold, too chilly outside for scholars to be waiting for an extended period of time for their rides. So we are asking that you make sure that scholars are on Zone 0 as they are listening and waiting for their name to be called. That is what it means to be ready during dismissal. To be respectful during dismissal, you are walking to the right in the hall and on the stairs. You are following the directions of all staff, no matter where you see them. It doesn't matter if it is one of our custodians who is helping us to make sure that our building is clean and sanitized. Anyone who gives you a directive that is an adult in the building, scholars, you should be following whatever directions they give to you. And lastly, of course, it says that we read a book, but we know we have those 3 options: read a book, study vocabulary words, or multiplication facts. And to be responsible, you keep all of your belongings with you, and the most important most important reminder on this poster says, do not make any stops on the way out of the building. There were several scholars who have been caught over the last few days making stops on the way out of the building. Scholars, if there is a stop that you need to make on the way out of the building, you need to make sure that your teacher knows where you are going. If you need to stop by the restroom, you tell your teacher, I'm going out to the car, but I have to stop by the restroom first. Because when we are continuously calling your name, your teacher is worried because they know that they released you to go straight out of the door. So be sure that you tell your teacher if there is a stop that you need to make. If you do not tell your teacher about a stop that you need to make during dismissal, this includes when you are dismissed from your classroom to go down to the cafeteria for tutoring. If you did not ask your teacher for permission to make a stop, you are not being responsible when you do make a stop. We want to make sure that everyone is safe. We want to make sure that everyone gets to where they are supposed to be as quickly as possible. So teachers, please review the dismissal expectations with your scholars. And just to be sure, teachers, we should be standing at the door during dismissal to make sure that not only do our scholars go straight out to the cars, to the bus, to the daycare van, we want to make sure that every scholar that we see is being ready, respectful, and responsible during dismissal. Today we have one scholar celebrating a birthday. We want to wish a very happy birthday to Angel Hunter. Angel, we are so excited that you came to school today to spend a little piece of your birthday with us. We hope that this day brings you everything that makes you smile. If you are in the room with Angel, turn around and tell her happy birthday. Bobcat scholars, it is time for us to commit to 3. So let's say our 3GC Literacy Pledge together. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to growing up right. I'll read to myself, I'll read to a crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I'll read at my desk, at home and at school, on a beanbag or bed by the fire or pool. Each day that I read puts smarts in my head. 'Cause brains grow more thoughts the more they are fed. Come rain or come shine, snow, wind, or sleet, each day of the week, reading's a treat. So I take this pledge to make reading my way of feeding my brain what it needs every day. Staff, thank you so much for participating in yesterday's professional development sessions. As promised, we have a few winners of the gift cards, and our winners are as follows. For the random drawing, congratulations goes to Miss Jones and Miss Somerville. The grade level that had the highest percentage of participation points goes to grade 4. Congratulations, Miss Carol and Miss Fleming. If you are the recipient of our professional development gift cards, please see PLC Coach Kissel before you leave today to receive your prizes. In today's classroom spotlight, we would like to shine a light on our grade 4 scholars. Thank you for displaying our foundational values of being respectful, responsible, and ready to learn when we visited your class this week. Keep up the super work. In today's school-wide events and activities, scholars, today you will receive your Read to Achieve bookmark. Please keep up with this bookmark. It will serve as proof that you have completed the weekly activities for each theme. Teachers, if you did not receive enough bookmarks, send a scholar down to the main office so that we can make sure that every scholar is able to participate in our 6-week Read to Achieve challenge. Our second announcement today is this week is School Choice Week. School Choice Week. Teachers, we are asking that you bring your class over to the annex building to visit the school choice table that Dr. C has placed in the hallway outside of her classroom. Once students complete this activity, each student will receive a small gift as proof of their participation in School Choice Week. Our last announcement for today is that our school has been signed up to participate in World Read Aloud Day. This will be the third time this school year that we have participated in an activity where children all around the world participate. You may remember when we participated in the Great Shakeout back in October. That was the last world participation activity that we were actually a part of. So on next Wednesday, pre-K through second grade classes will log in at 8:30 to listen to 2 books being read aloud by authors from around the world. And then third through fifth grade scholars will log in at 10 a.m. for their read aloud book. Teachers, please check your email. You should have received a confirmation with a Zoom link so that our scholars may participate in this worldwide event.
What you get? What you get? Woo! Pick your money up, Miss Jada. Pick it up. Pick it up. Woo! You got some. Ooh, and then at the bottom, you see that money down at the bottom? Pick that money up at the bottom. You see the money? All those coins at the bottom? Yes. You see that good money?
All right, scholars, it is that time for us to find out who is going to win treasure box number 4. If you remember, Jalen Davidson won treasure box number 1. Mallory Beard won treasure box number 2. And on yesterday, Jada Johnson won treasure box number 3. Today, the winner of treasure box number 4 is Alani Bradford. Congratulations, Alani. You may come down to get your treasure box at 12:30 today. At 12:30 today, Miss Alani, come down to the conference room so that you can get your prize. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future. We will conclude our announcements with our victory roar. Say it with me. Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we are reimagining 901. Have a fantastic day of teaching and learning.